Did he want more children after our first child, considering the fact that he left when I was 38 weeks pregnant with our second? I had also had a third pregnancy in between my two girls. It was ectopic. I had to have emergency surgery at 10 weeks. That's a whole other story time. So I say our second child, but I have in fact been pregnant 3 times. Was he excited for more children? Obviously is a question that you'd have to ask him. But this is my story of what happened to me. So because I'd had an ectopic pregnancy after my first, when I found out I was pregnant for the 3rd time, I was obviously very nervous. Like, we had to go through to all of these appointments to confirm that the pregnancy was viable and safe in the right place, etc, etc. And because I'd had emergency surgery, there was all of that going on. I took a pregnancy test. It said positive. I think I was a week late. Called them and they made an appointment for me to go in when I guessed I would be 6 weeks. I think I took the pregnancy test at 5 weeks and then we went in. This was 4 months or 5 months after my emergency surgery, because I wasn't allowed to get pregnant for 3 months. As soon as that 3 months was up, it was discussed. We are both adults. I wasn't on any birth control. He knew that. We talked about us giving our eldest a sibling. He knew I wanted another baby, especially given what I had just been through. She wasn't planned in that we had like a schedule. I didn't know when I was ovulating, etc, etc. But it also wasn't a massive unplanned shock, surprise. Oh my gosh, how'd this happen? So when we had to go into hospital, I had to have an internal exam and everything was great. Everything was where it's supposed to be. Correct size, placement, etc. They couldn't really tell a lot, but you know what they can determine, they determined was safe and healthy. A big thumbs up for that phase, and I was so excited, so relieved, so excited, like full of a rush of emotion. And we were waiting for the lift to go back down to the car park, and he said, "This is the last one, okay? I'm not doing this again." And I remember feeling like gutted and disappointed that that was his reaction, not, "Oh my gosh, it's happening, like she's gonna have a sibling." Nothing about me being scared, physically what my body had already just been through and was about to then go through another pregnancy, like nothing about that, just about him. And he didn't want another one after this. This was the last time he could do that. And then as that pregnancy went on, his disappointment and disdain over me just continued and got worse and worse and worse. I don't know if I want to share some of the things that were said to me during the late stages of that pregnancy and some of the things that were discussed and how he made me feel about the arrival of our second, just because it was really hurtful and horrible, and I don't really want to put it out into the world. But what I will say is that I was incredibly excited and it was all I'd wanted, to have another baby. Didn't find out if she was